bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hello, thanks for joining us. I'm Paul Lisnick, and this is Comcast Newsmakers. This hour's newsmaker is Robert Fioretti, Second Ward Alderman for the city of Chicago. Today we are talking about the budget. Good to see you, Alderman.
The budget, I like the way you say that, because I think we all worry about whether it's our own home budget, the work budget, or the city's budget, state budget, or federal budget. You know,
it is, and right now you're projected to have a $520 million shortfall. I've got to start off by asking you. We all know that the city has sold Midway Airport, and we've leased the parking meters. We hear about the billions of dollars that have come into the accounts. Why is there a shortfall at all?
Well, first of all, the real estate transfer tax created a huge shortfall. It's down 78% from the year before. We're also looking at sales taxes being down, I think of by 25 million, and our income tax is also down by almost the same amount, and you know, all those are leading to the shortfall. We are in a economic crisis that's worldwide. In the Second Ward alone, in the first 6 months of this year, we had 290 foreclosures. In the city, across the board, we had 9,700 foreclosures. That's up 10% for the same time from 6 months ago. When people don't spend money, when people get laid off of their jobs, and we have an unemployment hovering around 10 to 11% right now statewide, and it's probably much higher in the city of Chicago. All those impact on spending, discretionary spending, and people spending money in the city.
And clearly, but so are you saying, just to close the loop on it, the billions that come in for the sale of city assets, is that not part of the budget? Can it not be used for the shortfall?
No, that we created the rainy day fund. We have a rainy day fund, but we can't use it all at once. So now we have to look at innovative ways to treat the gap that's there, the $520 million, and hopefully it won't get worse as the year progresses, as 2010 progresses.
So the city will be created, because the last thing you want to do is pass an increase in property taxes or any other kind of tax. The mayor makes it very clear that's not where he wants to go. So let's talk about what you all are thinking about. The latest I've heard is we're now thinking of outsourcing the snow plowing in the winter. Very dangerous when Chicago plays with the snow plows.
Well, I think it's a deal set to outsource for side streets, and I think it's bad for the city. It's bad for the workers. I think we need to do a grid system across the board, cleaning up, picking up garbage by wards, picking up and snow plowing by ward. Is if anybody's ever looked at the ward maps, they see how strange and convoluted they are. It makes no sense. I have people that have to start picking up. They have to report at way at the end of my ward, which is almost at 37th Street, Prairie, Calumet, and Giles, 7 o'clock in the morning, and then they have to start picking up garbage on Monday mornings, and so they have to travel all the way to Sacramento and Madison. That makes no sense. So we should be going to a grid system, something more economical, something more efficient. I'm not saying that one person trucks
restructuring wards that way. You're not talking about restructuring the services.
Just the services. And if we do a grid system, it means people can be more accountable. You know, sometimes we get hit with the snow along the lakefront, so maybe we do something just so we don't need to call out the troops for throughout the whole city. When we know that just maybe the southern half of the city is going to get hit with the snow, or just along the lakefront, there's no need to call out everybody throughout the whole of the city.
Let me ask you, we know that it cost Michael Bolandic his mayorship when he didn't handle snow plowing well. If it is outsourced and they don't handle it well, does the mayor get to say, not my problem, I outsourced it?
Well, I think he learned from the parking meters that it is his problem, and it was the operation, it was the implementation. Whether or not you look at the parking meter lease as good, bad, or indifferent, I think everybody's ire just went through the roof because of the way it was being implemented. And it's still a problem as of today.
So this isn't an easy task, obviously. I'm assuming very quickly your answer is we've got to find ways to cut and not.
And we need to take a look at top management practices, who's who. We ought to go in with the best practices and look at it. I ran a business, and I know that the city should be run like a business.
All right, we're going to watch it. Come back and keep us informed. This is a tough topic. This hour's newsmaker has been City of Chicago Alderman Bob Fioretti of the Second Ward, and I'm Paul Lisnick, and you're watching Comcast Newsmakers. Bye-bye.
The preceding was a presentation of Comcast Newsmakers. Now, back to headline news.